All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. So in this video I just wanted to share with you guys some of the important statistics that we saw our players put up over the weekend. It was a weekend filled with lots of thrills, lots of excitement, lots of joy in my heart. I don't know about you, but obviously I was really happy to see my brothers perform really well for their different club side. Virtually all of them. I mean, if they were not getting goals, they were getting assists. Some were getting goals and assists. So it was it was a very good weekend for our players. I'm going to scratch through all the important events that happened. Victor Osimhen, Victor Boniface, Osimhen Ndidi as well. But let me start in Italy with Maduka Okoye, and how it's been very important for this Udinese side. They actually won their fourth league game of the season. They played that one yesterday evening. That's a Monday evening, and Maduka Okoye, as usual, continues his really good form with this Udinese side, actually powering them with some extremely good saves, on his end, to help them come away with a 3-2 victory over a very stubborn Parma side. But again, kudos to Florian Thauvin, who was the man that helped Udinese get all 3 points by actually scoring 2 goals. But again, Maduka Okoye continues his good form from last season. We know the story. He was this man that actually helped Udinese to survive relegation scare. They actually wanted to go to relegation last season, but Maduka Okoye found his form towards the latter part of last season, and then he started helping these guys a lot. And then together as a team, they went up the table and then survived. And now he has continued it. And interestingly, they now currently top the Italian SerieA league table. After just 4 games with a total of 10 points. Napoli stay in the second position with 9 points, and then you have Inter 8, Juventus 8. So these are the guys in top 4. Again, it just goes to show the quality that Maduka Okoye possesses. I know that he's not been getting his time to play for Nigerian Super Eagles, but if you see your second choice perform in the manner that he does for his club side, then obviously you have no fear whatsoever in the goalkeeping department, because yes, we know Stanley Nwabali has proven himself. It's good. He's still holding his own as the first choice. But if we ever need to change a goalkeeper, we will still have confidence and believe and trust in the person that's coming in. That's Maduka Okoye, to handle the pressure and to make the saves. Good one for the man. Congrats. Of course, we hope he continues playing really well for his team. And then let's talk about Victor Osimhen. Over the weekend, it was probably the biggest event. Victor Osimhen making his debut for Galatasaray side against Rizzospor. Of course, it was a game that had so much expectation. As you know, when you come to a new club and you want to play your first game, there's always this extreme pressure to perform, especially if you're a big player brought in for a huge amount of money. Not necessarily in transfer money, but maybe in salary, as is Osimhen's situation. They are obviously paying a lot of salary to keep him for 1 year at the club. And then, but this man showed up in this game, made the starting 11, and performed extremely well for this Galatasaray side. They ran riot over Rizzospor, beating them 5 goals to 0. Victor Osimhen got in the assist sheets. He was quite unlucky because he actually was supposed to get a goal, headed that one in, but it was then deflected off Abdulkarim Badachi, who after several checks was now given the goal. But generally, it was still a good performance for Victor Osimhen, despite not having a goal. Assist is really good, on your debut. Any day at all, that you get assist is really good. And then, in terms of overall performances, he was very sharp. Played 90 minutes, had 7 shots, which is extremely powerful. And then, not just that, his bromance with his teammates, his understanding and the relationship he showed with his teammate for someone who just came into the club was top notch. You know, it just felt like he had been in this club for a really long time. Of course, we know he has one friend here, Dries Martins, but beyond that, all the other guys, Yilmaz, Torreira, Algun, Sarah, they were just very, very friendly with this guy, and you could see the partnership, you know, on the pitch, which is very important for Osimhen to have a really good season with Galatasaray side. He was so happy with his performance, you know, for his debut, and then maybe a bit also emotional, you know, in terms of connection with the fans, because we saw that he went into the crowd to celebrate with the fans. He actually had to climb the barricade, climb the fence, you know, to one section there where he celebrated with a bunch of fans. Even one guy that has muscle that, you know, looked like a bouncer. But take nothing away, it just shows you the love that these fans have for Victor Osimhen. The truth is, if you're in Galatasaray and you say something bad about Victor Osimhen, you're going to be beaten, general beaten, you know, by the public, because he is the man right now. He is the man that is most loved in Galatasaray, you know, as far as Galatasaray as a city is concerned. And also, he penned a really heartfelt message to the fans after that first game. On the social media, Osimhen said, "Dear Galatasaray fans, thank you for the warm welcome you've given me. I can already feel the passion and energy that drives this great club, and your support means the world to me. Together we will achieve greater success, and I promise to continue to work hard alongside with my teammates to make sure we reach our goals. Thank you." This is what this man has said. Of course, we are glad for him. We look forward to what he's going to be able to do in their next game. And moving away, we saw Victor Boniface obviously thrilling the fans, making us proud, you know, all the way, you know, by getting 2 goals for his team, and then providing 1 assist for Florian Wirtz. This just goes to show you how good Xabi Alonso has been able to understand the role and the talent of Victor Boniface, and how to fully harness it, because it's this same Victor Boniface that we saw play for our team. You know, he played both games, played good minutes, but couldn't get a goal. No pressure, no criticisms, but I still think that we need to know, whoever is in charge needs to know how to use Victor Boniface to get him to play, you know, in his full potential, just like the way he's been playing under Alonso. And moving forward, we had the likes of Ademola Lookman, obviously helping Atlanta come away with a very, very important win for their game against Fiorentina. They actually had to come from behind to win that game. You know, all thanks to Lookman, who contributed fairly to their victory. He actually got a goal for that game and also got 1 assist to help them secure all 3 points from that game. He played for 90 minutes, 1 goal, 1 assist, 5 shots, which is really well, and that obviously helped Atlanta to stay somewhere nice, you know, in the league table. Previously they were, you know, way below the top 10 position in the league, but now they are at 9th position, 6 points from 4 games, with league leaders currently Udinese having 4 points, so 6 shy of the helm, which is not bad, you know, and especially when you consider that they had been losing games before Lookman got back to the team. During that period that he was having to sort out his issue, whether he's going to move to PSG or not, you know, all of that, and he was exempted from the team. They were having a bad run of games. They lost 4-0 to Inter, lost 2-1 to Torino, etc. But the man is now back, and results have started to come, you know, with his usual performance continuing from last season. We also saw Wilfred Ndidi, you know, doing really well for Leicester City, creating you know, 2 assists for his club, as they almost came away with a victory, you know, over Crystal Palace. Crystal Palace only having to equalize in the 90 plus, I think, 2 minutes, you know, to get 1 point from that game. But Wilfred Ndidi, capping off a really important performance. He actually played as a central midfielder for that game, and then played 76 minutes, and that was it. He had a caution for that game. Again, these are some of the things that our coach should be looking at the areas that these players are being played or being deployed at for their club sides, because we see that they play a lot, or they actually perform better when they play for their club sides. Moses Simon was also uh, was also in the assist sheet for Nantes over the weekend. But unfortunately, they lost 2-1 over Realms. They actually scored the first goal, but ended up losing, drawing the game 1-1 for the majority of the game. But in the dying minute, they uh, slacked a little bit and then considered a late one. But overall, Moses Simon was one of the best players for his team, getting an assist for their first goal, and then played 90 minutes, 2 shots total, 1 assist, decent rating from the man. But it just feels good to see our players continuing to do really well for their clubs. The main target now for Austin Eguavoen, who is still very likely the man that might lead them out for these 2 games in October, for him to look into these areas that these players are playing, and how they are performing better, so that he could start knowing how to use these guys when they come play for the Super Eagles. But that is the update, guys. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to react to any of the stories that you feel like. Subscribe to the channel, share the video, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.